right, everyone. So let's be honest. When was the last time you applied for a job? Yeah, it's basically like having a second job in itself, right? Scrolling endlessly through job boards, rewriting your resume what feels like a million times.
It never ends.
Exactly. But what if you could apply for not just a few, but thousands of jobs a day, like every single day? And get this, what if you could do it all with AI?
Now that changes everything. This isn't just about making the old way a little faster. We're talking about a whole new ball game.
You're speaking my language. And that's exactly what we're diving deep into today, folks, how AI is flipping the script on the job hunt. And maybe even, I don't know, giving job seekers like you listening the upper hand. To help us break it all down, we've got the inside scoop on Srinidhi Ranganathan, this digital marketing guru who's basically cracked the code on AI-powered job applications.
You know, when you hear stuff like this, you might think, okay, is this where the robots take over and we're all out of jobs? But hold on. What Srinidhi's doing is actually showing us how to use AI to our advantage, to empower ourselves. Instead of us refreshing our inboxes, dreading those, we'll keep your resume on file emails. Imagine being the one with tons of options, like actually getting to pick and choose from a flood of potential job offers.
It's like flipping the script, right? Instead of them having all the power we do. That's wild. So who is this Srinidhi guy and how do you figure this all out?
So this isn't some random tech bro who stumbled onto a viral hack or something. Srinidhi's been a big name in digital marketing for over a decade. The guy's earned that digital marketing legend title. And that's not just hype. It means he knows how to make tech work for him really well.
So he's not just throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks when it comes to AI job hunting. This is like he's crafting a gourmet meal.
A gourmet meal, you got it. It all comes down to these sophisticated bots, basically. Like imagine superpowered digital assistants that can scan through job boards, but way more than any human ever could. We're talking about pulling out the absolute perfect roles based on your unique skills and what you're looking for.
So no more spending hours and hours on end like I used to, trying to decipher those crazy long job descriptions, only to get to the end and be like, wait, they want like 10 years of experience for an entry-level position.
You got it.
Yeah.
Not only do these AI tools do the searching for you, they actually tailor your resume and even your cover letter to each specific application. No more copying and pasting till your eyes glaze over.
Hold on, so it's like having a whole team dedicated to getting you hired.
Exactly. And here's the really mind-blowing part. Once the applications are good to go, the AI bots, they automatically send them out to get this thousands of companies. We're talking a scale that would take a single person years to do by hand.
No more like staying up till 2:0 a.m. tweaking your resume and hitting that submit button over and over and over again. So instead of us doing the work, the AI does it all for us.
In a way, yeah. But it's more about freeing up your time and energy to focus on what really matters, right? Nailing those interviews, networking, showing off your personality and skills.
So with AI, we can actually like be human again instead of turning into robots ourselves trying to get a job.
Exactly. It's about bringing back that human element to the job search, which, you know, AI can't do. But we'll get into that a little bit later.
Okay, so the applications are taken care of. That's amazing. But how does AI actually help you land the job? Getting noticed is just step one, right?
Well, that's where things get even more interesting. See, with the traditional job hunting process, it's like you apply and then you just cross your fingers and hope for the best, right? Mm-hmm. But with Srinidhi's approach, the AI doesn't just send out those applications. It actually acts as your own personal filter.
Hold on a filter, and now you've got my attention.
Okay, so picture this. Instead of you having to go through hundreds of job postings yourself, the AI goes through the responses to all those thousands of applications it sent out. It finds the companies that are actually interested, like really interested, and then ranks them based on what you're looking for. Salary expectations, company culture, even location. It's about putting you back in the driver's seat.
So instead of us chasing after jobs, the jobs actually come to us. Talk about a power move. No more settling for whatever comes along. You get to be picky. So are there people actually using this to find jobs like right now? This isn't some crazy sci-fi stuff, right?
Oh, this is happening right now. Remember that article you shared? The one with Jane, the software engineer?
Yeah.
She used these AI job hunting tools and landed a job at a top tech company in a matter of weeks. And then there was Arav, the marketing professional, who used these same tools to completely change industries and find a role that was actually a perfect fit for him.
Okay, I'll admit it. I was a little skeptical at first, but hearing about Jane and Arav actually doing this is pretty convincing. It's like this could really give everyone a shot at those jobs that seem impossible to get.
That's the whole point. This technology could actually make the job market a lot fairer. Make those dream jobs available to way more people. Think about it for a second. What job seems completely out of reach for you right now? What if you could apply to thousands of companies all at once, all of them wanting you? It's a total game changer.
It's like they say, it's not what you know, it's who you know. But what if AI could actually change that?
Exactly. It's not about getting rid of human connections entirely, but it's about using this technology to open those doors that might have stayed closed otherwise.
This is honestly kind of blowing my mind, but there have to be some downsides, right? It can't all be perfect. Yeah, it does seem almost too good to be true. Like, what's the catch? What could go wrong?
It's good to be thinking about that. You're right, no technology is perfect, and this whole AI job hunting thing, it's still pretty new. One thing to remember is that these AI tools, they're only as good as the information they learn from. So there's always a risk that some bias could sneak in, and that's something we really need to watch out for.
So we can't just assume the AI will make the right decisions every time. We have to be careful about how it might be, picking up on existing biases and hiring and maybe even making them worse.
Exactly. Human oversight is so important. It's not about letting the AI completely take over. It's about using it to make our own judgment better. We need to be involved in the process, checking the results, making sure things are actually moving in the right direction for us.
So it's more like a partnership then. The AI takes care of all that tedious work, but we're the ones calling the shots, making sure it's doing what we want.
You got it. And that makes me think of another thing, transparency. If you're using these tools to help you find a job, be upfront about it. Don't try to pretend that something the AI did was all you, because at the end of the day, honesty and being genuine, that's still what matters, even with all this new AI stuff.
Being genuine, that's a really good point. When everyone's using these tools to stand out, being real is even more important. But let's talk about these AI tools for a sec. Are there any specific ones that people should check out, asking for a friend?
Well, your friend is in luck because there are a bunch of really cool tools popping up right now. Loop CV, Lazy Apply Resume GPT. There's even stuff like Zapier and Sonara that you can use to automate different parts of the job hunt.
It's like a whole new world of job hunting hacks out there. This is actually giving me some hope, but it's a lot to keep track of.
For sure. Things are changing so fast. What's popular today might be old news tomorrow. The most important thing is to stay curious. Do your research and find what works for you and your own career goals.
So we've covered the good, the bad, and the potentially life-changing. As we wrap up, what's the one thing you want our listeners to remember about AI and the future of work?
I think the biggest takeaway is this: AI is changing how we find and connect with job opportunities in a really big way. It's not just about automating the boring stuff. It's about giving people the power to take charge of their careers in ways that we couldn't even imagine before.
Working smarter, not harder, and hopefully finally landing that dream job without losing your mind in the process.
Exactly. So to everyone listening, stay curious, stay informed, and who knows what amazing opportunities are out there waiting for you.
Because the future of work is here, and it just might be powered by AI. That's a wrap on this deep dive into the world of AI-powered job hunting. Until next time, everyone, happy job hunting.